here we're checking out Deadweight. As Hazzie was saying, it's a turn-based RPG with a really cool strategic elements to it. It's by Kluvka Games, and you're about to see our demo. I've put in some time, so I already have a character that's doing pretty well. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, let's go over a little bit of stuff. So I have some pretty cool items. I got a thing that gives me bleed resistance. This I might be taking off because it reduces my speed, but +1 to all damage, +5 to HP, and all that sort of stuff. You'll understand what these things are in a little bit. Let's go ahead. So this map, you started down here. Each of these locations has a certain number of stars based on difficulty, and I had just done my first 5-star up here. But we'll go ahead and show you what that's like. I'm going to open up my build real quick first. I've been going, there's the Berserker tree and the Shooter tree. I've been going Berserker on this. And the reason for is because there's a lot of instant kills that you can do in this game. And you can do them simply by knocking people off and down into the abyss below, which is apparently inhabited by some Cthulhu madness. So, you know, that's cool, right? Okay, we're going to...
Yes, cool.
We'll bandage up, and... Yeah, I will take this one off because I want to have all the extra movement speed for this fight. So, we have bombers. These ones are all higher ranked bombers. That's why they're saying senior bomber, senior rogue, senior hunter, senior marksman. Anyways, the bombers are probably about the most dangerous. And they're both already, they're targeting this area. And so we know that this turn. So I'm going to move right up to here. And they just did their stuff to chuck into there. Let's pop over here. All right, they blew. So you can do that. You can move out of the way and let them blow themselves and each other up. It's pretty nice. It's kind of cool that they're willing to work with you in that sort of way. And I have a pretty decent ability that's able to hit 2 tiles ahead. And so we're going to be doing some of that. Let's see, we got the hunter closing in, and the other bomber is still staying back. So I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and try to bait this one to come closer to us. And yep. All right, now it's bleeding. We'll go ahead. We'll go right here. We have this ability back up. Finish that one. And now we have the next bomber coming in. Let's go ahead. Let's see. I don't have any self buffs here. And I can't, and I'm too out of range for getting the scream on them. Oh, whatever. We'll go to right here and hopefully bait out some of their abilities. All right, now we're going to, see, push them right off into the cliff. So that gives an idea of how that works, like as I was saying. We also have a long-range push, which we can use here. And we can move right up on them. And then push them off like that. So, as I was saying, that's why I've been going with the Berserker, because you have a lot more pushing type abilities. You, in fact, have a circular push, where you can push all directions. So, like, it just works out pretty well. And let's go ahead and bandage up while we're waiting on them to show. We took 3 damage earlier because I wasn't being as cautious as I could have been. but we'll get a number of bandages and other items up. We'll see. I'll try to bait him out here. Then they'll go for the shot. Go right here. And we have our other one up. Take them down. And this is, in-game, this is a ton of loot. So let's see if we got anything that I don't have. Buckshot effect, ranged attacks, melee attacks +1. I might need one of those. +5 HP, and then some other weaker ones. Gold and fuel. So the fuel, you can see with the furthest circle outside of where you're at, that's how far you can fly on your current tank. And the smaller inner circle is what you can reveal. So like, I don't know how many stars this one is because I'm not close enough to it, for example. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look, see if any of those would be an upgrade. We have the improvements to thrust. Seem like the way to go. Yeah. All right. It would be cool to have it to all melee attacks, but I just have one melee attack at this point. So we'll leave that as it is. Also, you can... I haven't found any way to be able to sell stuff. So I've just been sacrificing it to the abyss, especially as our inventory is getting full. And I think that can actually help you kind of keep Cthulhu creature thing at bay, but I'm not sure. I'll try to demonstrate that when we get around to it. I'm organize these real quickly so that they're all with similar categories. All right. Definitely don't need that many of those. The 2 HP is absolutely enough. Okay, so now our inventory is back to being decent. We're doing okay on cash. Let's go ahead and show a town. Show what that's like. So in the towns, you pull up to the dock station. You can improve your vessel. In this case, for 800, we can add an extra 100 in size for our fuel tank. And of course, we could also, for that same price, add 4 more inventory slots on our ship. So let's go ahead and blow all our money and make our fuel tank a little bit larger. You can also go to the tavern and pay 15 to rest up. There's also a lighthouse, and from there, you can explore portions on the map and make them revealed, plus 50 gold. I've already done a lot of it, and can't really do it right now because I also just blew all my cash. Anyways, let's head back out. We have a easier 3-star right here, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so we can see what they're trying to do. This one is planning to push me. This one's planning to shoot me. If I move to the side, this one will shoot this one. This one is going to throw a bomb right in on the middle, so I definitely want to move out of the 5 squares here. And the hunter isn't really doing much, so that's fine with me. Let's put ourselves in position to get water, to be able to get a kill here. There we go. So he's going to push us, which is fine because there's another space to be able to go into. So we'll take the push, but we'll get that. It's like, oh no, we got pushed. Big deal. And then it took the shot, but we were already gone. Go ahead. Knock this one back. Gonna line this one up to want to shoot at us. Let's see. Looks like we had our movement speed completely stopped. He's already taken a shot though, so he can't really do anything. So yeah, we have Yeah, slowing down for 2 turns. So our movement speed was completely screwed on that. So we're just going to have to pass a turn. Then you're going to be shooting. It looks like it. What is this? All right. He landed right on that. Now he's bleeding. And we'll go ahead and take this one out. He's going to work on killing that. Or pushing it up. And we'll just go ahead and push them. When they don't have anywhere to go, they take 1 damage when they get pushed like that. And as you can see, the rewards are significantly less in these smaller cases. So that's another reason why I've been doing the bigger ones. Let's go ahead and we have other frozen looking ones. Let's make our way over there. Yeah, we have some other 5-star fights. Looks good. So this rogue is going to do a 2 square attack that will actually get to us. So we don't want to stay here. The marksman looks like is going to be pushing this. And the bomber is going to be throwing a bomb right center. So that's not where we want to be. So let's go to here. And then let's work on taking out the bomber. Bombers are frequently among the most problematic early off. So they're going to do a single swing that's going to hit just 1 ahead. This one's going to do a swing that hits 2 ahead. So what I can do is push them. And so, see, he just hit the back of that one. So it works out pretty well how you can do that. And we're going to do a charge push. And from here, we're going to demonstrate the circular push. So we're going to push in all 4 directions, although there's only 2 that they were at. And then he's going to go ahead and take a shot, which is just fine with me. I think I didn't read the data point properly, but whatever. So he's getting ready for that. Let's go ahead. We're going to do a charge to him, knock him off. So like I said, this is one of the reasons why I'm enjoying this class more when it comes to this, because you could just not have to worry about having to do so much damage when you're just constantly knocking people off of the cliff. It works out all right. All right, we'll go ahead, bandage up again. And let's see what this one has to offer. It is a 5-star. We haven't been there before. All right, we have a bomber down there, another bomber, 3rd bomber, hunter, and 2 marksmen. Okay, well, let's try to bait this bomber into doing something stupid. All right, good. Go for that. Keep avoiding their bombs. All right, we should be able to... Yep, 1 shot. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and do a push to get up there. All right, turns back up. We have that ability back up, and we're doing fine. Let's go ahead and bait this one into coming out. Yeah, they're trying to shoot us all the way from over there. That's fine. Let them. He's coming so slowly. What are you afraid of? Okay, see, that confuses me. I'm not sure why he was able to do 2 actions in 1 turn. Maybe it's because of how high rank he is. Anyway, we'll go ahead and go back here, and we'll up a little while we wait for the next one to come. Are you going to run into it? Are you going to run into your own trap? Alright, he gave himself some extra movement speed. He's doing that. We'll go ahead and kill him from there. Let's see, can I actually push these? I wonder. Nope. Okay, I was wondering if we could push them. Alright, well. I'm just gonna have to bait it again. So yeah, he's going to go with shooting from over there. Go ahead and hide behind the rock. Actually, can I push the rock? I can push that rock. Can't push the other one. Well, good to know. Alright, he's bleeding. He has the ability to shoot us over that. So we'll dodge it. Took his shot. Let's see. Go to here. He's going to be able to move up and do his thing. So we'll move back 1. All right. Gonna make him waste his turn. He's down. Bomber threw a stun at us, which kind of sucks, but we will be fine. Alright, now he's going to do that again, but we're not going to let it happen. And there we go. So this is, once again, the type of loot that you get in a large group, and you get a ton of fuel on it. So we can use that for being able to cover more ground. All that. You can farm your way up, pick up additional talent points. Like right now, we can, let's see, deal 1 damage in response to each incoming hit. That's okay. We already have the speed boost. Circular Strike, hit 4 cells around, 2 damage, 5 turn cooldown. And Berserk is kind of stuck behind it. So, yeah. We're going to take Circular Strike. That's what we'll do. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to the main menu, and we'll show you what it's like new. So, I honestly, I was really expecting that I was going to go with a shooter. Like, I just like going ranged in these situations. But then when it turned out that, like, pushing people off of cliffs is such a big deal in this, I was like, you know what? The Barbarian has an AoE push. So, we'll go ahead. We'll show you the prologue of it. You are on board the ship flying amidst the skies. The engines are running. The altitude is steady. The ship will fall into the abyss as soon as fuel runs out. Look around and do not panic. Pay attention to the fuel level at the top of the screen. There you can also find your character's health points and their gold. So you start out with only 3 HP. You start out with a tiny bit of fuel with a small tank, and you're broke. Look at the map. There you will find the coordinate grid. You will need 100 fuel units to fly along any side of a square. So here to here, 100. Your first target is a smoking vessel in the east. Wait, I'll turn on the scout mode. So, alright. When an object will be within your scouting range, you will see the difficulty level. Now, fly to the vessel and attack it. Nuclear vessels. Anyways, this is a 1-star. We have nothing going for us. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we can't even open our talents. So, yep, we're going to go here and start this fight. And we barely had the fuel to be able to get there. Your hero is in the center. The enemies are a pair of weak goblins. Press Control and you can see the health of all units. Point the cursor at a unit and you will learn about its skills and effects in the corner of the screen. Learn more about your enemies and then push the one closest to you. To do this, click on the skill at the bottom panel and press 1. After choosing the skill, you'll need to pick a target. Press right mouse button to cancel the skill. So as it was saying, see, you can hit Control to see them. So we're number 1 there, that's number 2, and that's number 3. And from here, we can just do a push, and there's one less. Haha, he fell overboard. The second one got stuck behind the boxes. The boxes can also be pushed, but if you push them toward a wall or an obstacle, the entire row will receive 1 damage, including the goblin. Go on and try it. So, pretty simple. that's how it is. And we got 100 fuel, and we got some gold. Actually, quite a bit of gold compared to the other stuff. Bingo, you have found some fuel. It will be enough to continue your fight. Oh, there is also a shard. Open your inventory to use it. Click on the backpack bottom panel or press I. So that's where we're going to. We're going to put Earth Shard 1 in the corresponding slot. This shard will give you a new skill called Basic Hit. Equip it and close the inventory. So now we're going to have a Basic Hit. Kind of explains itself. You see a new island on the edge of the clouds, but you can't reach it yet. Fly to the closest 1-star difficulty island. Are you ready for your next battle? Yep, so we're going to fly to the next 1-star difficulty, and it's this island. And here we are. At the beginning of each turn, you may notice white elements on the ground. They will help to find out the intentions of the enemies. For example, a big white-filled square means that the cell will be attacked on the next turn. On their turn, your character can either move or use a skill. Enemies can move and set up an attack, which will be used at the beginning of their next turn. If the enemy has prepared an attack, the setup icon will appear next to him, and the tile target of his attack will be seen on the ground. This means that he will definitely attack in this direction on his next turn. An enemy hasn't set up an attack. Usually it means that they don't have to expect an attack from that enemy. However, bosses may use instant skills, just like your character, which we also kind of saw with one of the higher difficulty ones. Now there are 2 attacks about to hit your character, and he will receive damage if he stays in place. The dangerous tiles are marked with a white square. Yellow health points above the head show the damage you're about to receive. You're about to take 2 damage if we stay here. Step aside. Click on any unoccupied tile to do this. So we can either move here or move here. This one's going to shoot, and we'll hit this rogue. This rogue's going to attack this square. So we're just going to move, and then, boom, he shot his buddy. After your character action, it's enemy's turn to act. They act one after another. If you find everything right, Goblin Shooter should shoot at his dagger-wielding crewmate, who, in his turn, should hit nothing. If it didn't happen, well, it's your choice. Now it's time for an even more friendly fight. Get back and provoke the goblins. Make them set up their attacks again. Or friendly fire, not friendly fight. Your goal is to defeat all enemies, evade, put them under each other's attacks, and find the best moment to strike. Note that Goblin Shooter can't set up an attack if the character stays on an adjacent tile, but he can hurt you if you come close to him after he set up an attack. This is a feature of his skill. Good luck. So if you're right next to them, the Goblin Shooter can't shoot you. It can push you, though. So we're just going to go back. They're going to set their stuff up again. And he's going to finish his buddy off. Let's see. Yeah, we'll push him. Now he's going to want to shoot. We'll move here. And then we'll push him. And then he's going to want to shoot. And now we'll just push him off. Easy. And we're getting full tank. Have you noticed the level up notification? You did? Well done. You didn't? Well, it was there. Now open the skill tree, the tree icon on the bottom panel, or press K. The icon will flash if a new skill point is available. So we're just going to simply hit K, and this is your skill tree. This is the great ancient tree of the eternal wisdom. You can call it the tree. Very creative. In the middle, you can see your push skill. That's where your where classes branch out. That's where class branches sprout from. Okay, yeah. For now, there are only 2 classes available. You can pick if you want to be a barbarian or a shooter. In the top left corner, you can see how many skill points you have. So, 1. At the bottom, you'll find Shake the Tree button. Press it if you want to reassign your skill points. You have 1 skill point available right now. What will you choose? It's not my business. I'm not looking. Just press the choose button as soon as you are done. Or close button. So, you can respec at any point in time, or just clear your spec rather, and start everything over. It's pretty handy. The basic shot that you can do over here isn't too bad. Hits for 1 damage, has a 3 cooldown, 2 to 5 range. Once again, can't be aimed point blank. And they have a whole bunch of decent abilities, but they don't have anything for AoE pushing. And this charge ability is also very strong. So we're going to take this one first. Thrust. It strikes 2 tiles with 1 damage and has a cooldown of 3. So that's our first ability. Now there's enough fuel to fly to the island behind the clouds. I'll tell you a secret. This is a peaceful island. Are we flying? Yeah, so we got nothing else to do with our inventory, so let's go ahead and go to this town. Oh, look, it is peaceful. They weren't lying. This island is safe. You can relax. There is not many of those, but you'll definitely stumble across them during your journey. So the island I was showing earlier on my other save was one of those, but it was just, a lot more developed than this one. You will find a dock in every settlement. There you can refuel the tank and upgrade the ship. There you might also, there might be some other buildings on other islands, but this one only has a dock. Let's head there. So like as I was saying, none of these can be clicked on, just the dock. Refueling is the most important thing you can do at a dock. Fill the tank to the brim. You can also upgrade your ship, but you don't have enough gold to do it. Press exit when you are done. So since we're that broke, and it's going to cost 82 to fill our tank, that's what we're doing, and we can afford nothing else. Yay! You spend all that just to get fuel so that you can keep going. You filled up the tank, then there's nothing else to do. Click on your ship in the corner to leave the island. So, leave town.
Inflation.
Ready to move on? Yeah, seriously. You need to fly east, but the next island is too far away. Ships are flying through these places. Attack them to replenish your fuel. You can basically kind of pirate and attack all the vessels in the area, and use them as jump-off points. So you get in combat with one, kill it, steal the fuel, and you're able to continue. So you can kind of look at it like that. Fly past the town and press shift to wait for an enemy and attack it. Note that these ships won't wait for you to attack them, so you have to chase or intercept them. Alright, so we're going to go just a little bit over, and as we can see, they're all flying that direction. Since we were still in the town area, that's where it took us. So we're going to move a little bit out. We're going to just stay here, wait until... see, this one's going right there. We do not have enough fuel to get to that. I think we got this one, though. There we go. All right. Wow, there are a lot of enemies on the ship. Are you surprised? Well, the previous battles were just a warm-up. Enjoy! By the way, if you need to wait out and skip the turn, click on the hourglass at the bottom. So, this one's going to hit here, this one's going to hit here, and this one's going to shoot here. So we do not want to be a part of that.
Can I say something? So I was talking about Trash of the Titans. and how I started playing a game that's kind of like this with Trash the Titans, and I took the time to figure it out. And I gotta be honest, the real reason I took the time to figure it out is because it has raccoons. Well, the main party has a raccoon and a possum, and I don't remember what the other ones are, but the possum was the main reason I was attracted to the game, because I think possums are adorable. And that's what made me learn how, like, try to learn it.
And that's why you trashed of the Titans. All right, there we go. We won. You're still alive? Huh? Well, I'm glad. Keep it up. Remember that your destination is the Eastern Island. Oh, and don't forget to level up. All right, so now we're going to pick up Charge. We can charge and push an object, and it has a two-turn cooldown. And did we get anything new for inventory stuff? We did not. We're just picking up some cash. All right, so let's see. They're going that way. They're going that way. They're going that way. All right, we will intercept this one. This is less than ideal. But they're both pushing, so that's not too bad. Let's actually push this one, because this one's still going to be locked in. All right. That works out fine for me. All right, that one's down. Do that. And we'll move. Go on over. Hello, sir. Enjoy your fall. All right. So, let's see. We got this one coming closer to us. We can... There we go. Yep. We have the fuel to be able to make it to this. So this is the island that we're supposed to go to. And look, we're here. Just need to get more of them, right? You've arrived at your destination. Your new enemy is the Goblin Hunter, this one over here. He uses bear traps and sometimes steps in them himself. What can I say? He's dumb as a rock. Keep in mind that traps are dangerous for both you and your enemies. He can also throw a net in a straight line. It immobilizes everyone on a tile and all adjacent tiles. Try to avoid being in his line of sight or just stay away from him. All right. So first thing first, we know that this one's going to try and hit us. And this one's going to be moving around. All right. That was actually a bad choice. Oh well. So, I'm going to demonstrate what losing is like. But you get to restart. And now he's going to go ahead and throw that. And now we have all of our stuff back up. And he just stepped on his trap, and now he's bleeding. That's not going to go over too well for him. All right. That went a lot better that time. And we got plus to ranged attacks, even though we're not ranged. Oh, whatever. Okay. It sure wasn't easy, but the loot was worth it. Open your inventory and see what you found. New shards, cool, put them on. There are also some bandages and a first aid kit. They can be used immediately, right mouse button, or equipped as quick items. Then they will appear as healing skill on the battlefield. So let's go ahead, put them up there. And I guess we'll equip this one anyways. It's making me kind of want to respec and go ranged because we have it, but you know, whatever.